Good evening, everybody. This video is for Chuck and all of his followers. Listen, I was doing a coaching call. I just got off the phone. I was doing a coaching call, and I was talking with a guy. You know, and see, look, I like to be surrounded by winners. When I talk to people on the phone, I want to talk. I want to talk with winners. I don't like giving coaching calls to losers. I don't like talking to losers. I don't like being around losers. I don't like eating with losers. Listen, so I was talking with this guy, right? He kept smacking. He was smacking while we was talking on the phone. And I asked him, I said, man, what are you eating? He said, oh, I'm eating leftovers. Hung the phone up. I hung the phone up. I gave him the number. I gave him the number to 3 lawn guys. Said, man, call one of these guys. They can help you. You're too far gone for me. You're lost. You see, I'm explaining to y'all why I hung up in his face. Listen, you want to surround yourself with winners. You want to put it to you like this. When you playing basketball, you playing a pickup game of basketball, and people are picking who they want on their team. They don't want the sorry man. Nobody wants the sorry man. You know when everybody get picked, there's one guy left. All right, Jack, you coming with us. All right, Chuck, you coming with us. He don't have nowhere else to go. He's the last one to get picked. So when I do a coaching call and I talk with guys like that, instantly I hang that phone up. I send them over to Chuck. Chuck and his followers, they can train other Chucks. And you see, when he told me he eat leftovers, see, it's a mentality thing. Leftovers is a mentality thing. I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. See, single men don't eat leftovers. Single men typically eat out. So when a man tells me he's eating leftovers, he's either living with his mother, he's either living with his girlfriend, or he's living with his wife. If he's living with his girlfriend, we can kind of work around that. But if he's living with his mother or if he's living with his wife, instantly stop dealing with him. Let's just say this guy was living with his wife. Hung the phone up. I'm gonna tell you why. See, they have children as well. You see, he's raising another set of Chucks, and he don't realize it. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how from the top all the way down is a system of failures. Now anytime they can change it, and anytime they can change it. Like you can wake up in the morning and start eating healthy, or you can keep down that same path. Give you an example. He said, yeah, I'm eating leftovers. Now, I didn't entertain it, but I used to entertain it. But here's why I no longer entertain it. You're eating leftovers because your wife is lazy and don't want to cook every day. You see, he's already allowed for Mrs. Chuck cook once every 2-3 days and the family eat leftovers. You know what kind of mindset that plays on a future business owner? Chuck. See, Chuck, when you wake up in the morning, like Chuck, for instance, you're eating leftovers. So what did you eat for breakfast if you're eating yesterday's dinner for today? What did you eat for breakfast, Chuck? What did you eat for lunch, Chuck? Now I know you're eating yesterday's dinner for today's dinner. And see, that bleeds off into your life. When you need tires, Chuck, you buy used tires, leftovers. When you need clothes, Chuck, you buy used clothes, leftovers, Chuck. You see, when you get clients, Chuck, you get the leftovers nobody wants. When you buy equipment, Chuck, you go buy another man's leftovers, Chuck. When you go buy a work truck, Chuck, you go get another man's used leftovers. You see that pattern, Chuck? Your wife isn't cooking every day. She's feeding you leftovers. All of the guys that operate like Gibson's Lawn Service have came through the subdivision, gathered all of the pristine clients, and threw the leftovers out. And you grabbed the leftovers, Chuck. You see, when we upgrade equipment, we sell to you, Chuck, the leftovers. Always. And Chuck, remember this. Chuck, you can't run out and buy new equipment because every year around Christmas, Chuck, I tell y'all all the time, when Chuck run out there and buy a new set of equipment, Christmas time, he's selling everything because he didn't know how to operate. Look, I want winners around me. I want winners. I want guys that wives cook for them every single day. I want guys that get up in the morning. See, look, when I go to hire a crew, next year when I hire 2-3 guys and I get this shop, you know what's going to happen when I get this shop? Winners going to be around me. I want my guys at the shop at 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning, I want somebody at 6 in the morning, they have to be at my shop on the clock. We work at 6 to 6, Monday through Friday. Put your big boy boots on around here. Lucille will be cooking us breakfast. When we get to the shop at 6, see, Lucille's going to have to be there at 5. You understand what I'm saying? At 5 a.m., Lucille's going to have to be there, and she's going to cook the crew breakfast. See, I'm going to build a culture, Chuck. I'm not just hiring employees. At 5 a.m., Lucille is in there whipping up a pot of grits, some Conecuh sausages, eggs, buttermilk biscuits. See, a lot of y'all don't know what buttermilk biscuits is. Y'all are used to dry biscuits, hard biscuits, buttermilk biscuits. A pan of cheese grits, Conecuh sausages, eggs, buttermilk biscuits with some cran grape or cran apple juice or water or coffee. See, my crew's going to get to the shop at 6. 6 o'clock, your time going to start because we're going to have a safety briefing every morning. 6:55, everybody rolling out the shop to go to work. My crew is their stomachs are going to be full. See, when you see a Gibson's Lawn Service truck pull up, see, one day I'm going to eliminate the trailers. We'll have box trucks. And my box trucks are going to have Gibson's Lawn Service on the side. Everybody will either have, I'm about to change my uniform. I'm not going to tell you the color I'm going to go with. But the crew is going to either have the blue shirts you see me with or the new color I will have. And everybody on the crew will have laced Thorogoods. Everybody will have laced Thorogoods. And they had breakfast. They're rolling up to the first property. Everybody's uniform, laced Thorogoods. They're going to have 2 coolers on the truck. Water, snacks, fruit, Powerade, things of that nature. See, that's how Gibson's Lawn. See, I'm going to build a culture. And see, Chuck, I'm trying to get you to understand. When you start hanging around guys like you stay in that rut. You don't ever change. You have to change. I want you to change. I want you to win. All of the negative guys that watch these doggone videos, they're not winning. They're losers. But see, they see me on the rise and they want to stop me. You see, you don't have $500,000 guys watching Gibson's Lawn Service. You don't have $300,000 a year guys watching Gibson's Lawn Service. You understand what I'm saying? So that's a little shot to some of the guys in the comments that are tender. You're living a leftover life, and I'm sorry that you are going through that. I used to be the same way until I changed. A lot of you guys don't want to change. You're comfortable with your leftover life and your leftover equipment and your leftover clients and your leftover clothing and your leftover truck and your leftover meals. You have to change. But you don't have to change. You can continue and stay the same with who you really are. Why not change? Why not in the morning make yourself breakfast? Demand your wife, listen, in order for me to be great, I need a fresh meal every day. If she can't do that, send her packing. You got to go. You're not going to lay around here and make leftovers. And then, Chuck, I promise you, once you get rid of those leftover clients and stop eating those leftover meals, you will get the pristine of clients. You can get new equipment, new trucks, new trailer, one day move into a shop. And you're going to look back and say, Gibson was right. And out of all of those other lawn care channels, I didn't learn anything. See, I don't charge for coaching calls. I just get a game away free. There's plenty of guys can jump in these comments and say, man, yeah, I talked to Gip, man. He helped me out for the low, for the free. I don't charge for coaching calls because I want to see everybody win. You know, want to know another reason I don't charge for coaching calls? You want to know why? Because you can't beat me. That's why. That's why. Now, on the real, the reason I don't charge, I'm just talking trash. But look, a lot of that I'm just talking trash. Reason I don't charge people to give them the game is because I want to see everybody win. If this man is around me winning, this man is around me winning, the guy behind me is around me winning, and the guy in front of me is winning. If I ever fall down, they can pick me back up and we can keep rolling. I'm going to break it down to a simple terms because a lot of y'all like to party. Guy explained this to me. He said, if I got money, my partner right here got money, my partner right here got money, and this guy got money, and the guy behind me don't got money, all of us could pull $100 out of our pocket and give it to him, and he can be straight for the night. Or if I got 3 chains on, he got 3 chains on, he got 3 chains on, and he got 3 chains on, and we go into the club, I could take one of mine, everybody could take a chain off and give it to our partner, and he could be fresh in the club. I don't go to the club, never been, don't care about going. I'm just using that as an example. Don't be afraid to help the next man around you out. He's not going to pass you up. And if he pass you up, he'll be forever grateful for the game and knowledge that you've given him, and he's going to always make sure you straight. That's how it always work. That's how it always work. If you constantly help the people around you, if you ever fall down on hard times, people are gonna help you out. Look, I'm gonna give y'all this story, and I'm gonna go because this video getting long. A lot of that don't take serious. Take out what's real, spit out the rest that's not. It was a mentor I had in my life. He helped me out a lot in life. He helped others out a lot, and he fell on hard times, right? And I seen he fell on hard times, but I didn't have much. But I had $1,000 to spare. I said, look, man, this ain't much, but this kind of help. And let me tell you how that story worked out. I gave him 1,000. This guy gave him 1,000. That guy gave him 1,000. That guy gave him 1,000. He had $5,000 overnight. That kind of helped him out. See, don't be afraid to help people, even if they surpass you in life. If they surpass you in life and forget all about you, they cannot deny the fact you helped them get over the hump. You helped them reach their next milestone. Hit me up if y'all want a coaching call. Y'all hit me up through Instagram. Y'all go to Instagram, Gibson's Lawn Service. Message me on Instagram, Gibson's Lawn Service. I got the blue shirt. Message me on Instagram. I give y'all a coaching call whenever it's convenient for me, and I'm going to help y'all grow y'all business. Peace out, and let go of the leftover life.